Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you know, it's your boy GEDSON, Mr. EFX-SNIPERS. Here we back with another video. Please guys, remember to subscribe and let's make this YouTube channel to as many subscribers as we can. So the video that I'm gonna talk today is gonna be about one of the comment I saw in my YouTube on the video. I think it must be video number 3 somewhere there. There was this other jealous guy, people that they are more jealous. They are not happy that we come and share information for free, so they are angry, to see like why are we sharing this information. Hello, while guys. They can make money with it. So they just come there, they attack you. Why are you not showing this and that? I want to make it clear for everyone. I'm not here that I'm opening a mentorship in YouTube. I only explain the type of entries that I'm taking and what I'm looking in the market. So whoever wanna learn a strategy, there is people that maybe I can recommend. You can go with a street trader, you can go to alchemist. For me, those are the people that I can refer you guys to go and learning, or if you can look for people in Malaysia, the one they are teaching SNR, for those one they need SNR. Or if you want a self study, you can go through Telegram. There is a lot of videos that are there. You can watch the video and maybe become like us, or some of the video that we share on YouTube, whatever. So we are not here just to open a mentorship. I'm not gonna open a mentorship in Telegram, in YouTube. No, I just explain only when I take a trade. I have made it clear. When I take a trade, I'm gonna make sure I explain in details like what was happening, why did I take this trade. You see, even right now here, I'm doing a scalping somewhere here, just for a trade that I'm taking. I'm doing it, so that is what is happening like every single day. We don't just make story. We come here and start explaining things that we don't take. I always tell you guys, I'll never record the video if I have no reason. You see, I have a reason of why I'm recording this thread, because I do a scalping from the QML level. Then I'm taking this thread, to somewhere here and see if market is gonna drop. I believe it's already touched that area. And here there was a nice 3D that I was monitoring. I'm gonna explain to you guys what was my reason and why I was monitoring here to be the 3D, all those kind of things. So, and also I'm gonna try maybe to touch here and there so that you guys understand the more special, the logic behind of what was really happening. So for that guy who come in my YouTube and post some shit, whatever he was talking, so according to him, he wanted me to start explaining like I'm opening a mentorship where I explain like, the bias is like this, we are buying here, we are selling there. No, I have no time. I have no time for that. So the only time I have right now is for me to explain the trade I'm taking, because I'm kind of someone who's very busy, because I have a commitment of what I said I'm gonna be able to, to explain and do all those kind of things. So I hope you're gonna see I've got so many lines on the market here. For me, let me first explain the trade that I took today, and maybe I'm gonna come back to those lines so that you understand why this guy got multiple line. So from here, I took a trade somewhere here. Why I took this trade? That's where I start. Why I took this trade, that is the question you need to ask yourself. Why I took that trade, it was because I saw a QML level. I saw this low. So it's a low of a QML. Can you understand? We've got a low, we have a high, then we have a lower low, then market goes up to another SSR line, then market starts coming to the downside. This is how I scalp this buy from here. Oh, sorry, let me just put this candlestick. You can check. This is why I decided to do it, to comment and start buying from there. So I scalp my trade, and you can check on the other picture where I say the TP is supposed to be. So because when I take normally the trade, I always take two trade. One, I close it. Can you check? It was two trade. So one, I close it when market get here. So I have to close it because this is my TP. So then I'm gonna monitor if the trade is gonna come back. I don't mind it to come and hit my what do you call my break even, because I do understand that okay, I've already closed part of the big move and these other things. I just monitor because I don't want to be out of the market, because I end up missing this one, so I don't want to continue missing again, you see. So when I saw this one, then I say, you know what, this is gonna be my entry level. I just take the entry level. I did even share that on the Telegram. But there is also more logic somewhere here to what was happening, from all this trade on those kind of things. So you're also gonna check like from this line, because this is a strong decision point that I was monitoring. I'm gonna explain why I put that decision point. But if you check the way market was going to the upside, market print this one and print that one. So we had a very nice level where market could come and start selling. Do you sell straight when market get here, or do you wait for market to break and give you some pattern for you to be able to take the trade? It just depends on how you trade. So if we go back to daily time frame, then you're gonna see something here. So on a daily time frame, I was monitoring this candlestick here, how market was playing on this candlestick. You see, when market printed this candlestick here, when we print this one, after market printed this one, so I just monitor this line, what was happening here. Can you see? So here market reacts as a resistance, it come back right as a support. The next minute we break the zone. Can you see on this line? So we break the zone. Then from here we had almost 3 days. I still believe market has to come to this zone. You see, that was my belief. I still believe it has to come to this zone, but it's not like market is just gonna drop straight, just come here. So there have to be the up and down until we get to this zone, and this is when we start maybe we start buying again. So we are just monitoring it from from there. And from here also, because we break this zone here, can you check, we break this one. So this decision point, break this decision point, the one that is there. And I'm also gonna monitor to see if market is gonna get here and reject. If we reject here, then I'm gonna expect market to come and run all this low, then react from this one. So what I'm doing is just monitoring and to see how this candlestick is gonna close. If this candlestick close, I'll look again from here, maybe to come and start selling again from there. But let's see how today market is gonna happen. If this is the scenario I'm just giving you guys, if it happen like that, then we're gonna sell from there. So this is what I saw. If you remember, I had a line there. I don't even know why I deleted. I had a line somewhere here, and this line was a decision point that I was waiting for it market to come and start selling from here, then we come to the downside, but I end up missing. So if resistance break, it become a support, something like this. So you have a resistance, market just goes down, then market break, it's gonna come to touch here, then we take it again to the upside. You see, so I'm monitoring it just that way. Then I also look like like what is happening, how is the market is going to happen, those kind of things. Sorry guys, Papa sent the number, I'm in a conference call. So sorry guys for that. Then you can check, this is a decision point that we waited because market break all this significant level. So this is the same logic as here, and the same logic again from here check the way this level was a very strong decision, how market was reacting to it. So we just look for those strong key level to see, and like what was manipulating there. At the end of the day, you get here, you see this candlestick break, but the original decision point that helped the market to break this low was this one here. So what do we expect? We expect when the market is going back, market to start selling from here to come to the downside, but market to break it is like resistance become a support, support become a resistance. Then here you could take your trade. But if you go to H4 from the same zone on the same line, you can check what was happening there. But from other broker, if you look on the other broker, here there is a proper candlestick until somewhere here. Can you check like a decision point, all those kind of things. But the only thing that you need to monitor is gonna be, okay, I go to H4, I've got a 3D from there, 3D, the one we call, as we call it, 3D. So you got a 3D that is there. Do you take your trade already from here because market touch there? Because you don't know how many pips that is gonna happen, all those kind of things. So the only thing that you do, you're just gonna monitor. Let's say you're gonna monitor on H1 and try to see, if you got something that is clear and whatever. For people that in Malaysia or Asian side, but this is very, 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 very strong, so you take your trade and it drop, then come and react from here during the Asian range, then start going to the upside. This one can also be your level where you're gonna say, okay, let me try to see if market is gonna get there and start selling. Just this is today during the London, the kill zone, whatever shit you call it. So for some of us that we do understand, like, this is a risk, let me just wait for market to give me something that is proper. But this line and this line. This is the H4, this is the H1 resistance, and this is the H4 what you call 3D. So you can also go to low time frame. This is most of the low time frame that I use. So the only thing that you can do is to say, okay, let me wait for market to show me a sign if we're gonna sell or we're gonna buy, So if you check properly here, let me just go to line chart. You're gonna see the Asian range was a strong eye, this one, or a strong line, because it ran liquidity and break structure. So this is why you could just come and check and look for a decision point. So what I mean is like this. So you're gonna check, this is almost one of the pattern that normally we look in the market and try to see, like, okay, what is happening here. Can you check what happened? Can check what happened. So we have liquidity taken, but the eye of the Asian range was very strong, and we have liquidity. Then this area, it become the level of your decision point where you could go and take your entry. All those kind of things, you do them accordingly. So if you go to the chart, you can now go to higher time frame. This is what I was showing you on the higher time frame. This level here, that rejection and whatever you call it, or for people that they do the what do you call the order block stuff, that is their entry. Or you can also wait again for market to break, this one. We break again this one, then you look for another decision point level. You go, let's say, to M30. You're gonna see everything is clear, like the way some of us we do trade. You do trade, or you can take this one, or you can take this one here, the one that is there. So that is the same. That is the same thing that you do, like every single day. You take your trade accordingly, and everything play according to your understanding. So this is just very simple, as I was trying to make it clear and explain properly from on my side. And it also could be again another re-entry for you. And so what are you gonna target? You target this one. That is gonna be first the target for the other one that I'm holding. Okay, sharp guys.